What's up, everybody? How's it going? My name is Tyson, and today we're diving into the nitty-gritty of email personalization inside of ClickFunnels 2.0. Now, specifically, we're going to be covering how to set up your custom from email addresses inside of the platform. Now, this is going to be super important, obviously, for branding. Yes, you want to make sure your brand's on point, people know who they're receiving emails from, but it also plays a very crucial role when it comes to email deliverability. So to make sure that your emails are ending up in the right spot, your customer's inbox, we want to make sure that we are setting this up correctly and starting off on the right foot. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump into the platform here, and I'll show you how to set everything up. Okay, we're starting off on my dashboard here inside of the platform. Now, the first thing we want to do is click on marketing within the left-hand navigation. Once that loads, we're going to go ahead and select marketing settings in the secondary navigation menu here. And this will bring us to the first place we actually want to be, which is going to be the general settings. All right, inside of the general settings here, we want to make sure that everything is filled in within the marketing contact address, which is this guy right here. So your name or / company, depends on how you're actually addressing this, right? And all the address information here. Okay, after that, the next thing we want to do is head to DKIM keys. Now, from here, we'll be able to see whether or not our domain is actually verified and the DKIM key is set up. This is going to be crucial. It is required in order to be able to actually set up a custom from email address. Okay, so if you see a green check mark, you're good to go. Don't stress, you're fine. If you see a red X, then we have to do some investigating. Okay, first thing that first thing that could cause this is that it just hasn't been enough time. You could have just added the record and it needs some time to propagate. That can happen. Technically, it can take up to 48 hours, so give us some time if that's the case. Otherwise, I would double check to make sure that the TXT record is there. This can be the longest one that will show up within your DNS table. And just to show you what I'm talking about, let's go over here to funnels, go to domains. Right, and it will click directly on one of these domains. Once we're inside of the domain itself, if you click on show DNS table right here, it's going to be this guy right here, the longest record that is there out of the three. As long as you have a green check mark by this guy and you verify that it's inside of your DNS records, then you should be good to go. This is going to tie into that DKIM key, and it's going to be, again, required in order for you to be able to actually set up your email address. Okay, if you have a green check mark there, awesome. From there, let me head back to marketing real quick. There we go. Again, looking for a green check mark. If you have it, awesome. If you are ready to go here and you see a green check mark just like this, then you're pretty much all set. All you have to do is go to email addresses from here. Inside of the email addresses tab here, we just want to go ahead and click on add email address. And from there, we'll give this a label, which is essentially a way for you to categorize everything, make sure that you have everything labeled. As you continue to add more and more, it's going to be more complicated to actually find the one you're looking for if you ever want to edit it in the future. So as you add more, this will definitely help you out in the future. So give it a good label. In this case, I'll call this a video example, just so I know which one it is in the future as well. Now, the name here, this is actually going to show up on the emails that you send from this, or using this from email address. So just make sure you label correctly. In this case, I'll do Tyson. Maybe you can do your business, whatever it is that you'd like to be there. All right. For the username, I'll do video example. Right there. Okay, awesome. And now from here, we can actually select the domain. If you have multiple domains, you can definitely select them from the drop down here, type it in right here to search if you have a bunch of them. Otherwise, just scroll down and find it. Now, I only have the one in this specific workspace, so I'm going to leave it as is. Now, from there, just click on add email address, and you're good to go. Now, if you ever need to edit these at all in the future, just click on edit, and it should bring you directly into the editor here, where you can adjust everything from the label, the name, username, all that good stuff. Even the domain. Nothing's set in stone. You can adjust it at any time. With that in place, we're all set to go. You can now use it within your broadcast. You can use it within your workflows, but there's still one important thing we want to take care of, which is to make sure it's selected within your general settings. Now, for your system emails, this is where it's all going to be pulled from. So you want to make sure that the from address right here for system emails, actually even marketing email addresses right here, has your custom email selected for that from address. Okay. After that, again, it's going to help email deliverability, make sure it's not ending up in spam, and it's actually going to your customers' inboxes, which is super important, but branding will also be on point. All right, if you have any questions or concerns about anything I covered today within this video, please feel free to leave it in the comments below. I am more than happy to help as best I can. If you have anything that you'd like me to cover in future videos, feel free to leave it there as well. Otherwise, if you need help within ClickFunnels 2.0 and just making sure everything is set up correctly, maybe you're needing help building out funnels, either way, I'm a certified funnel builder, and that is what I do. All right, there will be a application form down below in the description if needed. All right, with that said, thank you for watching, guys. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.